I'm streaming for... I wish I could sing. Actually, maybe singing will bring me more viewers. Yesterday I got like 16 people, so it was pretty good. So let's see if I can beat that. Today, we obviously need to do something exciting, like what would I do for that? Fix my camera for sure. That will actually make it more popular. I should probably open like you know, the files and start working on them basically. Start working on like run frontend npm dev npm. Is this like a frontend? cd web npm dev. That's my frontend. And Python. So I was actually managed by run server. Yesterday, I think I was doing well with some like I had quite many bugs with when you upload, download, delete files, things from the system. Let's actually try to delete 100 at the time. I've got like, oh, I got the Polish version here locally. Yeah, okay, that's loaded. Let's try to delete all 100 items. Yeah, delete them. See how it's going. Products deleting. Yeah, deleting products. So it's actually like probably requesting, and now the backend is doing stuff with it. Delete. Yeah, I can see that's there. Oh, I should have written like I have some like really bad requests. Either no. Was exciting. Has started exciting week. Yesterday I had like, oh, actually, yeah. So that's what has started. And let's see if it actually deleted them. So now, yeah, I have 100 less. Let's delete another 100 because I just want to clean up my database totally, completely. Although I thought I was deleting it yesterday. Okay, that's employee. Ooh, okay. Let me just think like what's my other thing oh, because I was probably working on this one. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, this one. This one has 87. Oh, okay, so this is my bullshit database. That's good. I like it. Although I could use some customers and suppliers. Yeah, let's just give them like dates and stuff. And let's just update all of that stuff, like email addresses. So let's just export. Export Excel. Customers export. Yes. Oh, but I've got another pizza. Candy Megastore. Okay, I think those are fine. Oh no, that's not fine. So actually, let's just clean up on all the data. I think I don't like what I have here. I think there is some, like, I don't know if I still have some bugs here. I will have to view them, check them obviously. Yeah, let's delete all of that. I do have it actually somewhere, so let's do the export again, import export again. Yep. This one. Okay, I'll just delete all 167. Yeah, all 100. Delete. Yeah, some of those companies are not really what I want. I think I will clean deliveries as well. So I will be cleaning like this entire app. So I can actually test everything works correctly, and then I will create like a new user on my production and upload that good data, that nice and happy data. And then I think I will be I will be doing more testing and finally recording my tour video. So that's actually something I've been talking for like a week and a half now, and I've been starting it a couple of times. I recorded audio and then I never finished it, and now I just have to finish it because it's been there for too long. And I initially recorded everything, but then I realized that some of the data I shouldn't be showing it because it's not mine, it's my buddy's data for his company that I shouldn't be exposing, I guess. So that wasn't good. Let's just do this. Oh, now I have 25 selected. Let's see what it will do. Oh, okay, clear that. Good. Delete selection. Selected. Now it's deleting them. And yeah, okay. Let's update my to-dos. Make sure upload Excel products are assigned to the correct company. I will have to test that one. Fix filter search in products. I haven't fixed that. Or maybe I did actually. I'll have to check. You can't create delivery from product detail page. Can't choose product details page. Create column mapping. This one I actually created yesterday. More formats. If you add another custom type to the table, should be able to allow filtering on it. Okay, very useful stuff. I will have to actually get those done. I think I was actually, I thought I had like 107 or something, and I deleted 100. So it should be actually Thompson. Yeah, don't know. Actually, some of the stuff I'm still figuring it out. And obviously, like you know, when we are doing something with AI, we don't really know exactly what it's doing in the background. I just assume that I'm just creating it and testing the solution and seeing if I like it. That's more of my approach, which probably not always is the best, because not always I know actually what's behind it. So I have to do more testing, and I have to make sure that, you know, I'm okay with what I'm shipping. Let's just delete all of that. Actually, I can keep those deliveries. They can be here. So no products. Oh, okay. Add customer upload. Yeah. In products table. Table. When item. Okay. We've in customers table when empty, I 2 buttons to add icons to upload Excel. I like to have products same in when it's empty. Yeah, okay, let's just implement that. It's obviously useful. That's something that we would like to know. We would like to have, like, just to have consistency across different pages. So otherwise, it's not really that nice. Let's just have it on my other account. Just see. Yeah, is my audio okay? Consistency across different pages. So otherwise it's not really that nice. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I do have. I was just checking if I've got my view preview here, so just to make sure that it's I can be heard, because sometimes I've been talking for a while and no one let me know, and then there was no audio, which is obviously a horrible thing to do to my lovely viewers and listeners. Oh, actually, I just used this one this month. 22%. I can go for the more expensive one, but I don't really see the difference. So for me, it's just a waste of credits, which I don't really care if I use them or not. The thing is, like, I don't really see much difference when in my type of work. The way I'm working, I think I don't see much difference between those models. Maybe there are different for different people or for different products in other types of products, but not for me. Like, for me, they are the same. They are suspiciously the same. So I don't see much benefit in that. Although, like, I wonder, like, if you're a bit more. But now I spoke to like really senior developers who actually use AI, and they seem to be saying, and that's actually something I never, I never pressed them on that the expensive models are better, and I don't really see that. That's a funny conundrum to actually solve. Do you see the difference between cheap and expensive ones? And this is actually a question I asked a couple of times before. Start the poll. Do you the more expensive agents are 1%. 10%. Twice. It's obviously nonsensical. I don't think there is anything 10x better from the other thing. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday I should have asked it yesterday. I had like plenty of people on the call, and yeah. Because I don't see the difference. Yeah, I should actually post it on LinkedIn and see what people think. I got like plenty people there. Yeah, let's create a poll. Actually, I've got more people on LinkedIn. I've been using I don't rock. What are the cheap ones actually? Grok and GPT-4o. Grok. Do Grok. Oh, okay, so no, I don't see much difference. Oh, yeah, okay. Ah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know how to formulate it. I have okay. Let's go to chat again. Chat GPT. I want to make a poll on LinkedIn where I ask if people see much difference between cheap AI agents and expensive. That's what I started to write, but it's too long. It's it's almost too long. Can you redo it and fit into 140 Hz? Yeah. Option 1. Do you see really a difference between cheap and expensive AI agents? I don't see much. No. Are expensive agents actually better? I barely notice the difference. Okay, let's like rock. This one 4.0 is yeah, let's see, like do you see much difference? They're 1% better, 10% better. Yeah, and like what was the expensive one? I think there is a Claude Opus 4.5. Oh, okay. Do I like how does it look then? One percent, 10% better. Ten X better. Yeah, let's have a 2 weeks. Fuck it. Let's do a long one. Got to, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So my intro can be longer actually. I've been using AI agents for last year. I don't know if it's a year or 6 months. Like it's been breaks and on and off, and like I started earlier and then I stopped, whatever. Uh, barely. Okay, so like Okay. Same. No difference. Yeah, let's just have it that way. Yeah, let's just publish it. And expand. Yeah, let's see. It's obviously something that I will have answer in 2 weeks time, but it's interesting to me. No one on my chat here seems to be having a idea. I did that poll earlier, so that's not my first go on that. Yeah. So okay, let's just get back to my work. Yeah. Oh, good. Do I have a ad product? Yes. That's good. Upload Excel. Yeah, let's just drop that on production. Yeah, let's do it. Update. Yeah, many fixes actually push. Then I will have to do testing again, but that's something I'm ready to do. Let's see actually if I got any customers recently. So I've been sending people to my website, and I was wondering if anyone at least signed up for free. My family has a shouting match, but I think that's at least this time it's for fun. That might be a better. Stripe. Let's see my Stripe. I could probably go to the database, but I always I would have to search for my logins and stuff, and that's actually something I suck at. I really have to like write it down properly or just memorize it properly, so I know what's actually there. I love Dick. So that was the 2 latest signups. So unfortunately, nothing is going on my website, which is a pity. I mean, I'm not good at converting right now, so I'll have to work on that. And if I expected that I will be making money straight away, that would be a full thing. I was watching today about what's the name? Object-oriented programming, and that was actually something that I always wanted to. Wanted. I felt like I really struggled with it. I was trying to learn it from like multiple times. Case Morituri, the big O's, Anatomy of Third, 35 years mistake. Oh, okay.
Please join me in welcoming the one, the only, the irreplaceable Casey Muratori.
Oh, this guy is Polish, I think. He's pretty cool. Or maybe I'm super. Jesus, my kids are. Yeah, so I think like I think this guy sort of. He's worth checking. Casey Morituri. Basically, it's about how object-oriented programming is kind of hard for. It's hard for software, and it's really hard for us to work with. Like for me, I never could get it, and I tried to learn it a couple of times, and it would never be like unless I spend lots of like many hours trying to analyze someone's code that was object-oriented. I couldn't really get it because I'm not good with abstraction. I think like most of the people aren't, and they just pretend that they are. And yeah, like there's lots of obviously on YouTube saying that object oriented, and I think I even have a. Do I have books on that? Yeah, I do. I probably have some books even. JavaScript strong parts. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I should have. Where are my programming books here? Which I don't read. I like videos. I like to watch on videos and I like to play with code. I don't really like reading programming books. I think they're boring to me. Okay. So now, so it's worth to actually watch this guy. He's giving like 2.5 hours talk here about, I don't know. I think I will watch it one day. But basically, I don't really like object oriented. That's the gist of it. I think it's like I don't really like to go too many levels up, or when you have your code, I don't really like to drill too much into my code. Like if it's not readable, okay, this is just some tests that, but if it's something that I can't see straight away, it's really hard for me to work. And like, yeah, I know this is some sort of class, but I actually, from anywhere in my code, I can go back to this class and just know more or less what product admin is about, or subscription plan admin. So I think like this is code that I can understand. Our filters, let's see. Yeah, this is something that I can read and understand. This is just plain code. And object oriented is much more about, you have to go back to the parent class, to parent this, to abstraction of this, this one extends that, and wherever, this is, and it's becoming too many levels. If there is more levels than like 2 or 3, I start losing my way around the app. I don't know what's going on there. So I think like my coding style is a bit more, it's opposite of object oriented. It's very simple. Like I'm just using, if I need to something done a couple of times, I'm just doing function. Otherwise, I could work with procedural. And like with frontend, it's actually really easy for me because I can just divide things into my views. So what's actually visible? Yeah, this is lovely. This is actually my AI that wrote this for me. Like, although it's actually very readable. But I don't really like this code. It's if else. I'd rather write it as case, or like if else. I don't really like this. Normally I like ternary operators. I like this kind of stuff, or this or that. But if there's too many levels, this is becoming hard to read. But like I like React for like its modularity. So if you go to a page, you can see more or less like, okay, and this is written by AI, but it's kind of my style. So I would have let's say some card wrapper. So this would be one section, some other section, and that's about it, and there's I just bring other stuff like some labels, some selects here. That's easy for me to read. I don't know, I don't really, for me, going too many levels up, down, left, right, to different files, some abstractions here and there, like this becomes unmanageable. So yeah, I don't know, like depending how you feel about it. For me, it's a bit harder than for most of the people. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't like, actually other people are the ones that actually talk much about like the code quality and stuff. They're actually much smarter. They usually give like very simple examples that are not very relevant to the market. Yeah, let's see if anyone is actually responding to my LinkedIn. Probably it's too early, although like I think that's about time when people actually might be responding to things, although no results yet. So yeah, okay, let's get back to my code. My family is fighting in the other place. I don't know. I'll have to start going to the office or something. Like I have a tiny office in another block, but I would have to drive there for like a few minutes, and it's not really prepared very well. I just need I need a battery and stuff there, so I need to sort this out. I think more quicker than later. Okay, so I have some tasks to do here. Let's just go through all of them. And maybe I'll actually, let's see if I can get all of that done. Replace this annoying date picker. Let's start from, okay, make sure upload Excel products are assigned to correct company. Correct. Oh, this is actually something I've done yesterday. So let's just try that. I think that's done. although like now it moves it to the next line, so let's just do it this way. So okay, I have a empty account now and some deliveries. Okay, so let's just upload. No, not here. Whoops, no. Oh, and this is oh, okay, and one more thing. I think that most of my modal content don't scroll, so when it's overflowing, it's stuff not accessible. We allow scroll in modal inside scroll. What's horizontal? Is it vertical? Vertical, horizontal. Scroll vertically. I hope it's vertical. I always confuse them. My poll should be, do you know which one is which? Which one is horizontal, which one is vertical? I usually confuse them both. Okay, so that's horizontal, obviously. It's a horizontal, vertical, so that's the one. And the worst are X, Y, Z. I never know those. If someone tells me, like, I really have to check it on somewhere. Which one is which? You know, it's like, X, Y, Z. I don't know. Those are from 3D, and I didn't do that much 3D. I think I've done a bit, but I never got that actually in my blood, basically. I think some people just understand that. I don't really. Okay, let's see if this is actually working. So that's another task that I overflow X. Let's see if when I refresh it, I think it should already see it. So let's see if my, no, it's not. Okay, let's try to, no, it's not. That's actually because Tailwind is sucked with this stuff, you know? Doesn't work. Do it with inline style. I don't know, maybe there's something about my setup of Tailwind. I don't know. Like it's sometimes I just have to overwrite it with inline styles. And often it works like this, you know, so this Tailwind thing seems to be working often. Like, okay, this probably will work. But then sometimes I really have to force it with inline styles. And that's why I actually never liked Tailwind. It's just, I don't know, it's someone will tell me probably I don't understand how it's set up, you know, maybe I didn't read something in documentation, but like it's a CSS library. Come on, it's just like classes. You just add classes. And if you really have to sort them correctly in right order, this is just an additional unnecessary and additional knowledge that shouldn't be there, you know. I feel like CSS is good for its specificity. If you want to override something, write ID, write a class, you know, double class, write inline, and then it's working. Otherwise, it's really a nightmare to actually work with if it's not allowing you to do. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted. This is good. Yeah, this is good. I like that. Upload Excel. Okay, let's just, so I do have, let's just try to upload, sorry, not that, upload Excel. And I do have a file here that is pretty good. Something that I worked on yesterday and I've done, it's a good data, I think. So, but where is it? It's probably in my Plannero folder. PowerPoint. In my PowerPoint, it's Excel, obviously. Oh, no. Oh, whoa, upload. So it's one app, Plannero. Let's just rename it to Excel. And then product details. I think product data. Let's see products export if it's the one. Oh, welcome guys, more people. Make sure you take part in my poll because it's a good one. I've actually dropped the same on my LinkedIn. See if people actually, what people think there, because I've got plenty of people in LinkedIn, and I'm, you know, yeah, let's try that. So this should have like 87. And then I should be able to map my columns, but maybe it will actually know the columns. Yeah, so it's uploading, importing, and okay, importing, good. 10 out of 87, 20 out of 87. Hello, Merfier Alcon. How are you doing today? Do you think your AI agents are the more expensive AI agent is the better one, or is it the same about, or is it slightly better? What do you think? There's a poll here. And who are you? Marfier, Marifer Alcon. Who are you? Where are you from? What are you up to? I'm testing my app. Basically, I'm uploading files, which is a small process here on my local host. But I'm just testing if my data upload works correctly. And now it doesn't actually seem to be displaying my data. Okay, so okay, when I have upload data to a table, to a empty table, it coding right now. What are you coding? After upload it, the table was still. Let's make sure that upload get the date table most up to date. Oh, it's 1% better. Yeah, I think that's probably where I am. I think it's about the same. Anonymous. Oh, I like anonymous people, you know. Hi, first time watching. You are teaching something? Is this a question or like I'm not really teaching anything now. I'm just working on my app. If you find it useful to learn something out of it, it's good. It's good for you. And if you have some questions, I might actually answer them, and you might find it as a teaching moment. But actually, like I'm not really teaching anything at this moment. I'm thinking about like having a course where I'm just doing like all the shortcuts to actually get your app running, like AI and whatever, just all the stuff that I learned over the years. How to actually get your app quickly monetized and start making money if you know how to do it. I mean, yeah, so I kind of know how to get your thing to the market. I think I'm still learning how to properly market it and what sort of stuff will convince people to actually buy my app. So I'm still sort of learning a bit about conversion. When I learn a bit more about that, I will probably want to spread that knowledge. But for this video is not really teaching anything at this moment, you know, unless, I mean, that's probably something that, so I'm not really explaining anything here. I might be complaining about Tailwind, for example. I might be doing some polls asking people what they feel about AI agents, but not really teaching anything here. Unless you want something, I might be able to show you stuff. If you find it interesting, I can show you how I'm. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's just remove this one and let's just remove those 25. Delete. And oh, there's a dot between. Hi! So many new people now. Are you? I think you are new as well, aren't you? Heatweb 1. Hi there. Who are you? You're a programmer or like a vibe coder? What are you? Cancel. Oh, actually my models should always have a close button at the top right. My models should also always close button at the top right corner. Yeah, 5 people. Good live stream. Amazing. Hope you're learning anything, something. Yeah, so wow, another guy. Where the hell are you guys coming from? Oh no, I know you actually. You've been here for a couple of times. Nice to see you again. Akil 07. I like your oh, actually we have more votes. So it's actually, some people think that it's 10x better. The more expensive. So you have to justify it, I think. Is there any website, app, or anything that can help me learn C++? Plus, I'm just first year CS major student. This is actually, you know, like there is a bunch of things that you can learn it from. Obviously, I'm not even talking about YouTube, but if I was learning C++, I would probably buy myself a course. If I wanted just to learn like a C++. How long are you coding? Yeah, I've been coding for like 15 years now. Or like, I've been doing like JavaScript for 10 years. Before I was doing like web and graphic design. So I know this HTML, CSS stuff for 15 years now. And then before that, I've been studying that stuff as well. And I like, even in school, I used to like, I probably learned HTML actually even further down. So depending on what you mean, like HTML I see as a scripting. So it's not really, I don't really assume this as a coding, because by HTML usually like in basic form, it doesn't have a conditional loops or stuff. So that's not really programming, but like I know that for many years now. With like logical with JavaScript stuff, let's say Python, and I've done actually C++ in university, and that was to actually answer the other question as well. To learn C++, I was learning it from books, and it was kind of boring way of doing that. I never liked C++ that much, and it seems not to be that popular anymore. I feel like I would be learning C. Is a bit more, I don't know, down to the bone, or like Rust those days seems to be popular. Like with C++, I don't really like abstraction that much. Count me in, Akil. I'm also with you. Okay, so what Akil asked? Yeah, I'm still doing exams, but I will study alongside with you. Good. Yeah. Okay. So we've got plenty of students here. Oh, so yeah, is there any way to learn C++? So like basically, if you want to learn coding, I wouldn't really focus first on like C++ as such, you know. I would rather focus on like solving problems, and that's even, because then code itself is just like it's a syntax, you know. So it's just something that you just write in your editor to actually implement logic that you're supposed to actually figure out earlier. So if you want to build something, it's better first to actually explain yourself, or like answer the question, what am I building even? That's probably more important than actually going to the code. And I do that mistake all the time, that I, instead of thinking what I want to build, I'm just jumping into the editor. And like recently I was actually on Google interview, and it went very well. I was actually surprised because I thought I would suck. I didn't prepare with any algorithms and stuff, but like I started just talking about what I would write. And this was very good for me to conceptualize actually what I should do to solve my problem. I had like a very, very simple problem, basically. For me, I don't know, for some people it might be hard. Basically, like if you have a folder like this, you have files and some folders, and you have to like go through all of that, go through all the folders and find out the 10 biggest files. So I started going through it and like just like explaining what I think about what I see, basically. And then it was easy to write the code. So when you conceptualize what you want to write, it's actually easier than to program. So like, okay, once, like, as I'm saying, I don't really know that many places where you can just learn like a programming logic even, you know, before learning programming. I think like my favorite place, like to code, to exercise, was Code Wars. I didn't go there for many years now. But Code Wars allows you to like solve problems. Let's see if I can log in even. With my GitHub, maybe? Yeah, let's see. I think I was actually like a level 5 or something. Pretty good, actually. I think I spent here quite a lot of time. Yeah, so like you go from level 9 to level 1. That's the best. So I went, you know, I spent how many tasks? I don't know how many tasks I've done. But like probably total completed. So I've done 56 tasks. So that's fine. I think. Yeah, I didn't go to, you know, that would be the thing is like the lower you go, the harder they get, obviously. But what's cool about it, you just like find yourself a task. You know, those levels like level 7, level 8 are easy. So for me, I supposed to go to somewhere here, you know, 5, 6. And then you can choose your favorite language. So you can go for CoffeeScript. I don't know why would you do that. JavaScript, TypeScript, okay, that's basically the same, but you've got C, you've got Clojure, I don't know what this is even, Cobol, oh, you've got your C++, you can do your tasks in C++, Crystal, wherever, Java, wherever, you know, Haskell, yeah, Haskell, okay, never did that. I did some PHP in days, I did some, I know, I could probably do those tasks in Python, some R, I don't know. Okay, so we've got like different languages. Let's just go the one that I'm most comfortable, and you can like you have some tests here to fulfill, and you just write the code to do this, you know. So what's this? Success. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so you just have a task and you just solve it with code. That's the easiest thing you can do. So actually, like if you wanna like do some stuff in programming, this is a great place to do Code Wars. I think there is like 2 or 3 more of similar websites out there, so feel free to, you know, to suggest otherwise. But yeah, like if you want to like learn programming for like C++ for a program that like for learning it, I don't mean like this is actually best use of time. I wouldn't really do that myself. What I would do, I would probably find out what I want to solve. So if you want to build like an app like this with C++, it's probably doable because you just have like a web library for C++. I don't know what they're called. And then you just like visualize that and solve those problems. But I would find myself a problem first, and then I would start working on it. If you decide C++, then in C++, you know. But like I did that where I would learn like abstract, like Python, Redux, React, and like I would learn quite a lot of that, and then I would realize like I kind of quickly forget that because it's a lot of knowledge. Obviously, it's a big library or something. There's plenty of things to remember, and then like after a while of not using it, I would really quickly forget it. So I think that's the best approach for me now would be to do both, you know, to do a bit of this. I read a little bit, like watch a bit of, you know, I like to watch video tutorials more than reading like documentation. So I would watch first like an hour or 2 of like introduction, not to go too abstract, too far into like theory. Then I would, you know, set up my environment, play with what I just learned, play with some basics. Then I would come back again to like a bit more advanced, you know, already. I mean, not like to learn a bit more on that, you know, wherever I wanted. And then after like a couple of days of that, like just going back to videos and learning and applying it, I would get myself like a project which would actually force me to solve it, you know, with what I learned already. And it would actually also force me to learn more, you know, because that's when you are like you just want to when you don't know what you actually want, when you have nothing to build, basically, you're just gonna learn everything, and then you're gonna forget all of that. And when you have some specific thing to build, you will actually really get deep into that topic, and then you are at least expert in that topic now. You actually not only know some code, but also know some actual implementation. So I think I would do that much more than just a course. Like there are those. I think I've done even 6 months ago or something. I've done this Python course, which took me 40 hours, a couple of weeks actually. I think I've spent 2 or 3 weeks very properly learning it, because I have more time in between jobs. And then I didn't really apply it that much. I apply it here. I wrote but it was Django, so it's already slightly different. I mean, maybe not that much difference, basically. I'm not choosing a software with C++ for building projects. C++ is good for serious industrial engineering, but Python is all the way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to judge those programming languages that much. I think Python. Yeah. Okay, what's the yeah? You have plenty of benchmarks and stuff. Although they're not really that meaningful often. I think that in general, Python, JavaScript, they seem to be slightly slower. Because they seem to do much more abstractions. It's more layers basically between you and processors. So there's more abstraction levels between your code and what's actually being run by a processor and what's stored in RAM. So for that, apparently Rust or C are actually much better. And I don't I think yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't really. I just use what I've learned. Actually, JavaScript and Python, they're not supposed to be the best with processing speed and stuff. Although for what I'm building, this is actually something you could build with. Yeah, you can. This is JavaScript, Python. Yeah, and I think it's working for that. Basically, obviously, if you want to do something more computing heavy, gaming and maybe some display stuff, you want to display things on the screen. I mean, not like that, not just text, but you want to manage computer displays and stuff. Then you have to look into that stuff. You have to make sure that it's more efficient. It's not really abusing your processor or graphic cards too much. When those discussions about how much processing power it takes, they're actually much more important. But I think that's not. I'm not the kind of person who would advise you on that. I just heard some stuff that Rust seems to be better and C seems to be better than C++ or Java, and then Python is even worse for that. So I don't know, but I still implement things with Python, and I feel the question is what do you want to do with it? Is this just purely theoretical, where you will just learn it and maybe write some papers or maybe release a library, or is this something that you really want to sell? If you are selling, that you have to be more pragmatic, what people are actually trying to buy and how is it solving their problem. It seems half of the people think that it's 1% better. So it's not only me, I guess. And 2 people think that it's 10 times better. The expensive are 10 times better. So are you able to write 10 times as much code, or is it 10 times more efficient? Would you say it's 10 times better? Okay, I know it's really hard to say 10% or something, but for me, it's somewhere between 1% and 10%. Somewhere there. Here, I don't see twice as good. I don't see my code and my solutions, and it's not twice quicker. It's not 10 times quicker for me, at least. I mean, you'd have to justify why it's 10 times better. In what way? I don't really see that, to be honest. Yeah, I could actually toggle now between Claude Sonnet, Claude Opus, is it 4.5, or Grok, and I would hardly see the difference. If you just write good prompts, if you are specific in your prompts, what you want to fix, they're actually almost the same to me. So 1% is my 1 to 10% is something that I think is right. But yeah, like whoever is actually saying, whoever is voting 10 times better, please justify it. It will be actually interesting to see why you think that way. Yeah, and don't be afraid, you know, I'm gonna be friendly. Sometimes I'm a dick to people, but like usually I think I'm in good humor today. I have a good mood. I will actually make sure to be nice. Oh, okay, so let's just see. So I think like a couple of tasks that I started yesterday are actually done. Although my mapping, my column mapping doesn't seem to be running. How do I check that? I think yesterday I actually just gave it a prompt and I didn't really check it. So column mapper guide. Okay, the Excel import functionality now includes intelligent column mapper that helps users map their Excel columns to the expected database fields. This eliminates error from mismatching columns. Names provided better experience. Okay. Automatic column detection. Reads Excel file headers automatically. Shows sample data from the first 5 rows. Display total row count. Intelligent fuzzy. Okay, so this is the first step is actually it's trying to match it. So it's trying to match to what we have. Automatically suggests mapping based on similarity. Matches column names even if they are slightly different. Examples. Product name to name. SKU code, SKU. Customer name, customer. Supplier, producer, supplier. Visual column mapper dialog. Okay, so let me just add a new column and see if like a totally different column that does something totally new, and then I'll create a new column in my software. So okay, it knows actually more or less what to do with this stuff. Oh, did it actually map? But let's add a. Oh, okay. So like it mapped this. Let's see actually how well it did. So it did. And customers here. So I got customers. I should have 20 something. Oh, showing 25 of 86. Oh, okay, so that's not my favorite sample of data. I think that this didn't really do, or maybe I just gave it wrong file. Let's just clean all of that. Yeah. Let's just remove everything we have here. Oh, why is 61 actually only? 61 products. Something disappeared here. Something has disappeared. Let's see if LinkedIn actually agrees with me or disagrees. Or is there anyone actually, did anyone vote on LinkedIn now? Okay, I don't know that. I've just dropped like a latest thing and let's see if people are voting. Oh, 1 vote. So far, 10 times better, 10x better. Whoa! Nice. Someone thinks it's 10x. Okay, so like the guys who voted here 10x have one guy on LinkedIn that thinks actually the same way. Let's see if it goes on. No different. I would opt for this or those. Those two would be my answers so far. But like we've got some guys that think that it's 10x. Wow. I don't know what they're coding actually, like what sort of stuff they're coding that you can see so much improvement. That would be interesting to see what is actually being coded by them. I think like my data is incorrect. I mean my data model file that I'm uploading. I've actually created one yesterday, but I don't think it was this one. I had like really beautiful data set. Let's just remove the 61 here. Any other questions, guys? Like I'm kind of debugging here, so maybe not debugging, but like testing my app. So this is something that if we have some questions, it might be more fun to do than it is now. Sorry. Oh, I have to pay something. Ah, shit. I have to pay for domain like 3 times the normal price, which is crazy. No, SSH certificate. I was just reminded that, which is annoying, super expensive. Oh. Okay, I should. Is this like? Did I try to delete it? Delete. Are you deleting? Yeah, deleting. Okay, this should be updated here as well. Kind of still buggy here and there. I can see that there are things that I just didn't implement correctly. Okay, let's see which of my, because this is not the data I wanted, I guess. This is product data. Maybe that's the one. Oh no, that's not the one. Product exports one. Let's open the folder and see which one. Open, go to open file location. Yes, customers, products. Let's see which is the latest one. Customers export, product data. Is this the one? Company name. So I've got like 61. No, that's not the one. For me, I use Gemini and ChatGPT, and I have a Gemini student plan and ChatGPT free plan, and Gemini works way better than ChatGPT. Yeah, I mean, I think like I didn't like sometimes I do switch to ChatGPT, but very rarely now. I didn't really have like such a great experiences, but I actually like to use equally Gemini and Grok, which is the free one according to this, and I don't see much difference there. Yeah, that's my experience. Not the next for sure, not the next. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really see that much better or worse. I think they're about similar-ish. Okay, so I don't know where is my data from yesterday. I had like such a nice data set, and that's not it. Product export, that's the old data. That's from last year even. So okay, I will have to make this one pretty, I guess. So mock data. Let's just use this one. So name. Yeah, let's just use this name data. Okay. Yeah, can it just like, okay. Yeah, okay. I think that makes sense. Whatever. Company name. It's customer. So what's company name actually? I think company name is just like a not existing. SKU, do I have one? No. Quantity. Do I have quantity? That's not this data. Company. Okay, this is wrong. It's like looks like wrong data set. Don't save. So okay, I think this product's data is not the one. Product export. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's just use this one. Or let's just like export one from the software. From here. Okay, let's just. Oh, why did you log me out? That's a question. New product. Okay, product name. New product 1 SKU 1, 2, 3. Let's try to do that. No category, description, customer, quantity, 100,000. No supplier, add product. Okay, let's just export that. No. I don't really like. Okay, priority. Is there any productivity apps website you use to stay organized? Usually, okay, I have two things. One is this, and now it's empty actually, because I'm toggling between one and the other. And one is this is my favorite app. So one of those. That's what I do. I tried I think everything now, and I don't know. It like with productivity app, I use them for a while, and I think I feel super productive for like 2 weeks, and then I kind of start slacking in them, and then my productivity goes down, and then I realize, okay, I kind of like it here. I like that stuff, you know. So that's something that I use mostly. I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, I don't really have. Yeah, I don't really do that. I mean, I tried multiple times, and it's. Oh, products export here. Oh, it's in downloads. Maybe that's the one. Oh, maybe it's actually products export. Okay, how many there is? No. No, that's too many. That's not the one. Export Excel. Yeah, so that's my. Are you using anything? Would you recommend something? As I'm saying, like I start using and then like after a while I get bored. So yeah, if you have anything good, I might try. But as I'm saying, like for a while I'm using them and then I stop using them. And if the app is too complicated, like let's say I wanted to use Trello or like ClickUp, yeah, that's one I'm using for one of the projects I'm actually working on, and it's nice, but like look how much stuff there is. Yeah, there's a lot here, and if this is good if you have multiple people, but if you are going to organize your own time, this is quite a lot of extra work. So you need to make sure you are actually on this, you know. Actually, this is on me now. Me. But you know, this is if you have more complicated project. So if there's a bunch of people, then it makes sense to have one of those. And even this, like this is good if you have multiple people. If you have 2 or 3 people working on the same thing. But if it's only you, I do really struggle to do that. And the simpler way is the better way for me. So if it's taking too many clicks to open and to start and to move things from one to other, this is like here I can just delete it, you know, if I don't need this. I don't need to show it to any bosses. I don't need to have like a track. So I just need to know more or less where I am. Deliveries show. Yeah. That's what I see. But yeah, if you have some good ones, I can try. Maybe I can play with it. And maybe I'm not the most productive. You can see that I'm actually just chatting a lot instead of working. And I know I have actually like a thing to finish with Plannero. Notion on Obsidian. What's Obsidian? I heard of Obsidian actually. So there are just like notes. Okay, looks cool. Yeah. Although like this would be already too much for me. I just like to have normal text and maybe some different. Yeah, that could work maybe. How much is it? Free. Okay. Free without limits. Okay. Maybe I could do that. But then like once it's getting to this territory, I don't know if it's helping me. I was many times, like even on uni, I remember I was learning how to do those mind maps and how great they are. And then like I started drawing them, and sometimes it would help, but like how much work it would be, like, how much extra work it is, and like I didn't always see. So this is nice where you can just cross things out. That's probably cool. Probably, yeah, cool. But the thing is, like, even with this, I could just, I can have like a done here, or I could just like make line between them, and say this is done, and this is actually after launch, which is already there. To do, yeah, and like, yeah, I can just move them around quite quickly. Although, yeah, this, let's see Notion. Yeah, that's like that kind of simple thing. Oh, this I like. This what's shown here. I like that. You know, I could work with that. And that's probably as much complexity as I want from my to-do app. Yeah, Notion. Oh, ClickUp. Okay, see, like it's already trying to sell me stuff. And I know this will be cool when you look into it, but then it's gonna be too much. Yeah, some roadmaps. Yeah, probably. You know, I think like it's very individual. Oh, and then AI. When I see this kind of thing, I'm just getting. I just don't want to use it anymore. Like anything that they try to sell me AI, and I'm just like, thank you. This is. I just need to write a task. Like, look, he's just create a backtracker to the latest customer. And okay. Oh, okay. So then it connects them if you have that correctly set up. I guess maybe. But this is corporate, you know. That's already getting into corporate territory. Like if you wanna run project between 5 people or 10 people, that looks correct, you know. That looks what you could use. But for myself, I think that's a lot of overhead. Yeah, that's what I feel about that stuff. Free without limits. Yeah, it looks cool, but yeah, as I'm saying, like for me, the more, the harder, I guess. And like, you know, there's a lot of complexity in this already, you know, to understand your code and your implementation and what's happening there. So then once I'm starting, and what AI did to my code here, yeah. So there's already enough here to actually occupy my brain with. And then when there is another software here and there, like a magical tool that will actually do cool stuff, then it's like it's just more strain on my brain, and I don't really more strain. I like that actually, how it flows. But let's see if LinkedIn is actually going to agree with you guys, or maybe someone is 10x there, you know, maybe that we've got some 10xers. Okay, some let's see again. I've been using any votes? No, just still on one vote. But I've put it for 2 weeks, so let's see. I will actually make a video later. Let's see how it goes. If like, I'll try to actually maybe on one of my live streams, I will actually try to do the same task with both of them, and I will just have a stopwatch and maybe watch my code and see, like, you know, if it's really 10x. Or if it's maybe 1/10 of x. And at some point, if the difference is like 10%, it's no difference almost at all for me. Like if you can just do almost the same thing just here and there, that doesn't really make much difference. Yeah. Okay, so like I think I was actually quite happy with that file. No, was I happy with that file? No. So again, you can see that I could be talking hours about productivity apps, and I don't know if it's actually something that you should listen to, because I'm just like, instead of being productive now and finishing what I actually wanted to finish, I'm just talking for like an hour about productivity apps and about some poll on LinkedIn. So maybe I'm not the best person to advise on that. Be careful who you listen to. Okay, so that's my product export. And let's just copy the data from my mock data. So I want to have this stuff. First to our this and name. That's good. And then there is a customer. That's also a company. Yeah, customer. Oh, I've got that. Good. Oh, SKU. Okay, so I've got like then quantity. That's a good one. Three easy columns to move. And then I have supplier also. Although, okay, I will have to do the suppliers. Yeah. Do I have like any palette info? I don't know. There are just some random numbers for some reason. I think I will have to allow people to remove them because they just don't make sense. Those columns, some of them, because they don't always make sense. Category, I don't know. Description. And then there is a width. Do I have it width? No. Oh, what was description? Okay, here. Maybe I should try Notepad++. Fast, simple, and private. Yeah, I'm using Notepad++ here. That's just, wherever you feel more comfortable, I guess, and the quickest. Yeah, as I'm saying, like if it's more of overhead, I find that it's not like I'm losing productivity if I have to spend too much time updating some columns, move some things, describe tasks and stuff. Then I'm just becoming like a, like a slave to that tool instead of having some more. Yeah, so like I focus on a tool instead of the task, and probably that's the one that I don't like. It's I should focus on the task. I should complete the task, and like for me to complete task, this is enough to write down what's actually broken and what's there to fix. And sometimes I'm for example, now I'm probably, I don't know, like it's actually on those tasks, but if I was using one of the more fancy tools, I would still have to define those tasks. So I don't know if I'm actually gaining much there. Okay, let's just see again. So let's upload. So I have one product here, and then there is empty, empty, empty. Okay, let's just upload the Excel. And I think that I had like a latest one. Where was products export? That's the one I wanted to work with. So now I'm uploading. This 100% is a mistake here. Yeah, try the simplest, and then you can go up if you find them limiting. But the thing is, like, yeah, spending too much time on a tool is actually, you're just, yeah, it's up to you. Okay, I guess, as long as you just finish your goals and complete your goals and finish your tasks, that's probably most important. But yeah, even like recently I was working with people that were really experienced, and we obviously had like Jira or something, like one of those, and at the end of the day we would get back to this, and I think like most of the people enjoy that more. Like this is just like not like the more fancy it is, it's like, yeah, it looks good for in corporate environment, but I don't feel like it's actually doing that much more work for you. Okay, let's see. So I got my wave and priority, which I didn't really do. Supplier, no supplier here, but I can search for one as well already now, which is good. Although searching takes time here locally. Yeah, okay, so I don't. Good. Okay. So let's give it to this guy, and let's give a customer. Oh, and actually, like what I've done now, which was silly as well, now I'll have too many customers because each product is one customer now, which I don't like. Okay, again, let's just clean up that, and let's again redo my data. Unfortunately, this is something because I just don't like the way it looks. I want to have multiple, like some customers to have multiple products and some suppliers to do multiple deliveries and stuff like that. So that's probably better type of data. It would just look better for me, in my opinion. And there is actually, you can see that there is a translation error there. I mean, translation, like I have a translation library, I96, no, 686, is it? Like a React library for managing translations. And when it's deleting, there is a dot in between. So I know that the key is not applied. Ooh, no. Okay, let's just delete 25 for now. So 1% better. I feel like there's quite a lot of people actually agreeing with me. Maybe it's because I've been saying it for so many times, and you're just like, yeah, I think it's worth actually testing that. Maybe that would be a good video, but it's a time consuming, so I have to really think of how to do it. But it would be actually interesting. So I'm actually, I like that topic, you know, like, you know, when you pay for something, do you really get much more? How much more you get? If you buy twice as expensive car, is it twice as better? If you buy, like, I don't know, shoes that cost 3 times as much, are they 3 times as much better? Because they're not. Obviously, we know that they're not. We just buy them because of status. If it's if you know, if you have an iPhone, is it better than Android if it costs twice as much? You know, so many people will convince themselves that it is better. But like, if we write down the features on the paper, are they better? And like, there are some things like Apple seems to have like at least it used to be. I don't know how it is now, but it used to be said that, you know, it's more secure and stuff, and it's not being read by wherever, some agency in US or something, or in China. You are not spied or stuff. I don't know. Like, it's always hard to quantify. Obviously, it's not something that's almost impossible to quantify. Although here with these agents, we could probably test that quite heavily. Yeah. Yes. 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 This kind of thing. Yeah. I'm just messing up my data. So there's some repetition for the companies. And some clients have, you know, I think it makes sense to me. And this one is empty. And this stuff as well. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. And here again. Stark Incorporated. Good. That's a good company. Stokes LLC. Such a nice sample of bullshit data. Okay, one too many. Good. Okay, let's just upload this again. I will have 5 minutes of break. I just want to have a coffee. But it's good that, like, you guys are hanging around. I like that. I like to see a couple of people here. Oh no! Someone voted against my vote. Someone said that it's 10% better. But like, I'm still within those two. I'm still in this territory, you know. So it would be hard for me to justify one of those, you know, saying that it's twice as better or 10 times as better. This is actually almost impossible for me to claim. These two are actually that close, you know. I think I would say it's within a couple of percent points, 1%, 10%, somewhere there. So yeah, thanks guys for your votes. I will be back in 5 minutes, I hope. Like, I just need to make a coffee. I have a coffee machine in my garage, and it's a big industrial coffee machine. Kind of wacky that way. And I just gonna grab a coffee there. I hope it's on, actually. And be back and have a visit to the loo, obviously. So thanks for coming, and I'll be back in 5 minutes, yeah? 5 minutes break. Okay, back from the break. Thanks for waiting. I can see there's still people here. Good. I really enjoy you guys. And it's first time that I said that I will be in 5 minutes, and I was actually in 4 minutes, or 3 minutes and 49 seconds, something like that. So that's pretty good. I went to the toilet and to my garage where I have my coffee machine. And let's see if anyone is actually responding here as well, because we seem to get like a good sample now. Oh, no one, just one voice. One vote. Hi, hit web. Okay, like that's yeah. Hi again. So back to my data, my lovely, sweet data. So I've actually updated, like I just it's kind of random, but I've updated some of it. Oh, and priority, it's gonna be one of those three. I don't know how to randomize actually. So it's high, low, medium. Yes, we have those kind of three custom priority. I've got this priority column, which let's see here actually. Low, high, medium. Okay, so I've got those three: size, small, medium, large. Yeah, okay, so we've got width. Oh, we don't have size actually. Low. Wonder if in Excel I can, but okay, let's not do that. Low. Oh, no, what do I do? It's kind of broke. Low. High. Medium. Yeah, okay, let's just have a priority now. And maybe something like that. And here. And so it's kind of random-ish. I don't know how to randomize in Excel. But I can just mess it up and just paste it, copy and paste it in like weirdly in different places. And then I think it will be random enough, I guess. Just have this here. And this will be here. Here again. Maybe here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Very random. Randomest data out there. Although I don't have this column now, priority column, so that will be later. My wife, she can make a when we make a coffee, she can make out of milk. She can make those shapes. And coffee art, maybe. Is this like a coffee art? Yeah, she can do that kind of stuff. Not, let's not go too over the top, but she can make us a heart like this. She can make this. Oh yeah, she can make that one. Maybe a bit like less flat. She can't make panda obviously, but this is just like, there are those tools where you can draw it. This one is nice. So yeah, my wife can make those things, and we can't make a cow, but that's cool. Yeah, so we can make that kind of like simpler version. I think I can do a heart sometimes. Sometimes it works. As a hindsight. So yeah, 1% better most of the answers. 10%. I think it's still within that range. Someone who said 10x better. Please explain yourself. Please don't pretend that you are not here anymore. What's 10x here, my friend? Why is it 10x? Okay, let's just upload that data here into products. Oh, I've got another vote with me. Yeah, 1%. 1% better. Maybe it's hard. Obviously, it's almost impossible to quantify like that, but like we can just see that is it that much better? Is it like, how much is it giving me extra? How much extra oomph it's giving? That's a hard one actually to say. Oh, I forgot the music. Are you guys missing the music? Should I play the, show the girls and play their music? Programming music, it's obviously how it's called. And it's gonna be super loud for a while. And I just usually play like 1%. And it's almost on. Okay, I can probably hear it here. And then you can listen to it like that. Probably that would be a good amount. Yeah, probably that's a good amount of music. So, dancing girls and stuff, and guys playing on their violins. It's a nice one. Although, like, sometimes I think it's quiet. Like here on the headphones, I can hardly hear it. But although, like, maybe because I should have 100% here, and then it will be that. So let's do products export. Oh, I think I did upload it already. Yeah, I do have my priorities. And this feedback is sometimes slightly incorrect, I think, but I can't really say how to improve it. That's the beauty of AI coding, you sort of ship things that are almost there. Or, you can keep on going and just keep on updating. But that's also like with normal coding. When you're programming normally, there are things you write and you think they work the one way, and then it turns out that they work slightly different, or they just don't work. And sometimes we call it a bug, sometimes we don't care. Sometimes we don't call it at all. We just try to pretend that it's not there. Yeah, good. Okay, we have priority with not there. Okay. So I've got customers. Let's see if my products are mapped. Yeah, so this guy has 7 products. This guy has 8+ products. And we can list them here, which is really nice. I like that functionality. I think this is kind of pretty. Except it's loading forever on my local host. It's yeah, and then like it's individual product. I like that actually. I think this is well made. And mostly it's made AI, I wish I could claim it. I wish I could say that this app was 100% me all the time and every line of code is me. But I would say that maybe me is 20% here. And if you watch my live streams, probably like you would rarely see me actually writing some actual code now. Initially I wrote some stuff. I wrote some models and some Python and some JavaScript as well, not that much. And then I partly built this stuff myself and partly got AI to build it and partly got through, what's the name of the thing? There is a AI in Figma AI to get me somewhere started. And other than that, it's just an AI mess. Maybe not mess, depending how you like. How you see it. Okay, so I have some suppliers obviously here. Yeah, okay, that's nice. I think I like that. It's actually how the data looks. And yeah, some suppliers have more products that they're supplying. Customers have products that they order. And actually in customers, I also want to be able to, let's just export that. So it's customers. Export, yes, that's the one. This is like my favorite song here, It's like I kind of like them. I don't know if it's music or something else here. I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. It's really hard to say it, basically. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's music. Maybe it's vocals, or there might be something else that I can't really put my finger on. I don't know. Really hard. Oh, let's see actually here if they are nicely displayed here. I start liking, I think I do like my data set here. I think I will keep it as this and just make sure. Oh, this is slow. Recent deliveries. Yeah, okay, this is nice. View details, customer actions, okay. What about this? Okay, nice. So it's actually all connected here. You know, one connects with the other one. So I like that. Yeah, okay, let's just have a delivery by this customer. And this customer. And this guy. And again, let's have buyer. Let's have again buyer here. And her mocher. And here. I don't know if it's actually 100% here makes sense. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Ooh. Oh, this is a name of person. Oh shit. Oh no. This is okay. Again, my data doesn't work because my products are called with names of persons, which makes no sense. So this is a bad sample of data. Again, I have to. So the name is actually the. Ah shit. It's a product name. So product name should be not the person's name, obviously, and person's name is here. Yeah, so this is a company name, which is fine. I do have to have emails and phone numbers as well. Okay, more work on data. That's a fun live stream today, where I'm just deleting and uploading and deleting and uploading. And maybe a bit talking about the best tools, which is obviously a useful one. Is there like any questions? Oh, hey. Oh, okay, sorry, let's get back to chat. Bro, I got a problem that might has happened to you before when I'm working with some backend services that has a complex logic. I tend to lose focus and get bored and discouraged and lose track of tracking time. That's probably what happened to me as well many times. Yeah, like when it's getting too abstract, when it's too hard to understand, it's actually, yeah, our brains are, I don't think they're lazy, they're just like, they're there to save, to solve some stuff, but if it's too hard, too much processing, they will just turn off, after a while. They'll try and they can try to force them even more. But sometimes your brain is telling you this is too hard, this is not really worth it, or something like that, and you obviously can force it, and you can spend some extra time, or maybe you can try to understand some other logic that you don't, or some other stuff that you didn't understand so far, and maybe you are missing some basics. But basically, your brain is telling you this is too hard. So there might be a reason, there might be a reason. One reason, maybe you don't know some basics, and that's probably often a thing. So there's too many things you don't know here. So let's say let's go to my let's go to this. If there's, I can almost understand I can understand everything that is going on here. That's a nice thing. So my brain doesn't have to work hard on it. So I can see that I'm importing things from somewhere here. I can, okay, this is some variables that I'm getting, and this is easy. Some regex, this is easy. Oh, this is loading, this is easy. I understand that. There are some public pages. This is easy. I understand that. So my brain doesn't turn off here, This is easy, this is easy, this is easy. Okay. That's fine. I can handle that. You are okay, Maciek. You can work with that. Great. Here, bit harder already, because I already can see that there is some function. So for example, this actually build hash. Okay, that's, at least it's explaining a bit, but like, let's see what I have to do. So I have to go through some objects and filter them. So like for me to, at this line, I'm starting to sort of, okay, I know that I have to filter some stuff. So I'm filtering out undefined and nulls. Okay, from some list. then I'm mapping them. So you see, like, this is another level of to understand. If there was like a bunch of those lines and a bunch of those functions, like 10 of them, like filter, map, reduce, whatever, you know, then after a while, like after a couple of lines of that, my brain would start getting really fuzzy and like would stop thinking, like, what the hell is happening here, you know? So yeah, sometimes your brain is just telling you this is at this moment of time it's too hard, and there might be multiple reasons. Maybe you've been working too much, maybe you don't really understand one of the concepts there, and some basics are you're missing some basics, and there's too many concepts on this page that you don't understand. So, but you know, or you need to come back later and see how it goes. But yeah, this happens to me all the time. So for example, oh, this is Tailwind. Not the Tailwind, this is Shad CN. And with this one I have a bit more problem, because I actually, when I'm getting here, I don't really love that stuff. So there's some forward ref. So in React 19 we don't really use that. I think there is a fix for that. So there's some element ref. Okay, type of alert dialog. And this is not the hardest code, I must say, but it's, for me, it's way overcomplicated. And like if it's too complicated for me to understand, then my brain will just give up. Oh, my brain quickly gives up with this. Ooh, Tailwind just kills my thinking straight away. My brain stops working very quickly when I see Tailwind. So because there's too many things I don't understand, so I can have, okay, this is state open. Animate in. Okay, this makes sense. But like the thing is, like, this is not really easy for me to understand. So now to understand what's going on here, I have to really go through all of that. Yeah. So yeah. So Mohammed, that's nothing unusual. If the brain can't handle it, it will just turn off. And this might be because you work too hard, you work too much on this stuff, or you don't really understand some basics. Or you don't understand something on that page, actually, because you are talking about your backend, some sort of a file that probably, yeah, that probably was too hard at the time for you. And maybe you will go back to it next time, like tomorrow or after walk today, and it will actually be obvious to you. Or maybe you just have to learn one of those lines. Maybe you have to understand, like, okay, what actually is in this model? Maybe what's actually down here, you know? And once you go here, you might understand a bit more, and you will have enough context to understand that. And next time you get to this line, you will actually be more clear about what's going on. And your brain will actually just, and you will have the dopamine hit of like, yeah, oh, I got that. And sometimes fun. The most fun is actually to like after you struggle a lot to get it. When you get there, it's brilliant. It's the best time ever. So this is when you're actually learning one, and then when you are winning and you're feeling that it's great, it's better, and improving. Okay. Yeah, let's get back to my data. So my data is slightly incorrect here. So that's my mock data on one screen, and products export, that's the one. So my names are not really this. I need to have a product names. And where's my product names? So I've got some people here. Mock data. Okay, so I need to mock my companies list, basically. Excel mock data generator. And I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Launch generator. And I want to have, I actually don't need that. I need, like, how many do I have? 87. 87. It doesn't matter probably. And I just want to have one field which is called company name or something like that. The business company. Yeah, okay, let's have that. Let's bin this, and generate that. Can I just copy that? Okay, but this is not full list. So let's just download that and mock data 1 and open this. And now I have proper names. Or just let's rename that. Contact person name. Contact name. And let's add another column. Good. Good that you like it. Before. Name. Yeah, but that's funny. Like, you know, our brain wants to save energy, you know? It's like the more it's thinking, the more it has to use up the valuable energy. And when you force it too much, it will try to remind you that it's, you know, please don't do it to me. Please don't force me to learn that bullshit. And often, like, and you know, like for example, like I was that happens all the time. You just try to read some documentation on I don't know what even. Don't know. Yeah, let's go to Rust documentation. Yeah. So let's say like I I read it from scratch. Maybe I will understand that, you know. But let's say I go somewhere random. I just want to understand something in here. Oh, modules. Okay, I might understand modules. So like if I wanted to read that, might actually, okay, I might understand some of that. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I can't really give you an example on Rust. Like I might realize that when I'm reading this, it actually makes sense. But like when you get something random out of, you know, somewhere further down, probably that would be hard to read, you know. For example, like with this stuff, I would have to think quite a lot, you know. Like, what's this? Okay, I've got an inline array. Like the good thing about Rust, like I was trying to show it as an example of things I don't understand, but like a good thing about the Rust, and this might be controversial, it looks quite similar to JavaScript. There's quite a lot of concepts that if you know JavaScript, TypeScript, you actually might get that, you know. So I like that actually about Rust, and maybe I'm totally wrong, but like when I look at this code, I can read that, you know. Except like, so yeah, this is almost like if I wrote it in JavaScript, you know. And this is almost as if I wrote it in JavaScript. I think I learned what this means, but I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously, but like for me to understand it, it's not that far off. So my brain doesn't turn off now, luckily. Probably if I scroll too much down. If I wanted to understand this example, can I? Let box slice, box. Okay, I don't know what boxes are. Probably if I read something up higher up. Looks like a, oh, that's just, oh, okay, this is array, basically of, like 32, I don't know what I means, but 32 bits of some data. So that's, you know, actually this is from C++. So anyone here with C++, you might actually understand that. Or maybe in Java I learned that, you know, how much all those, you know, data types. I don't know what vec means. I don't remember actually. I think I kind of seen this like when I was, because some time ago I was trying to learn Rust, but I didn't really go too far and I didn't really work with it. So yeah, okay. Probably if I read this for too long, I would get bored, and my brain would tell me just go away, leave it, don't learn, don't do it, go and have a coffee. You need like you know, you need to go to the toilet, and I was thinking like I probably don't need to go to the toilet now, but my brain is saying no, you just want to go to the toilet, don't look at it anymore. It's enough. Yeah, look at those girls dancing, you know, look how they actually pick apples, you know, wherever. So yeah, kind of fun. Oh, it's almost 2 hours. Time is flying here. When you have fun, time is flying. Upload Excel. Let's see my mock data now. My product Excel. So now the names should be correct. Although like it's not asking me to map data. Let's see if I actually try to upload this data, the same data into customers. Let's see what it does with it. Oh, someone has voted. Okay, most of the people are actually within that range still. I've got 9 votes, so that's, you know, I think like my most successful poll was like 15 votes or 14 votes or something. So 9 is a big number for me. But I think like most of the people kind of agree with me, you know, that we are within that range, you know. You pay more, you get extra couple of percent points. Oh, what was the question here? My whole backend is in Rust. One trick I'm trying to use lately is to copy the file load in Notebook LM and use the mind map. Okay. So you copy like code into mind map to... I don't really get that. My whole backend is in Rust. One trick I'm trying to use lately is to copy the file load load it in Notebook LM and use the mind map. That might be actually pretty cool. Although like I wonder if there are no tools like that you could just like libraries that you could just visualize your backend with, you know, all the connections and stuff. And like data, for sure you could probably do that with data. Yeah. Contact person. Okay, so now this is name. But this should be like a customer name. Yeah, my import export kinda sucks a bit. Yeah, let's just have some dates now. Should I do it like a manual? Okay, let's just import now some. Let's just export that. Export Excel. Customers export. And I will just use that customers export and update it with my mock data. Don't save. Oh, maybe I should have saved that. Okay, let's just export this data set. I think this is pretty good. Export Excel. Products export, that's the best one I've got so far. And let's I don't like width here. Delete column. Priority is unnecessary as well. Okay, I have some beans here. Okay, that's another one. I wonder if... I think all columns should be deletable, except maybe... Yeah. In my customized columns for products table and other tables, I have some columns a bin next to them, but not able to delete them. Why? Let's allow deleting them. Yeah, okay. I don't know if it's a good prompt even. Am I confusing my LLM or not? My wife is sorry for something. have to pay for something. Okay, I think I like my data here. Okay, except those names here. I don't really like those. Is it done? Almost. Is it the expensive one? Close sonnet. Okay, no. Maybe I should visualize like that, like Mohammed, the way you actually say I should maybe visualize my backend. Or like in Notebook. Although, yeah, as I'm saying, like there are tools like that for Python for sure, where you can just like visualize your database. For that kind of thing, it makes sense actually, you know. Yeah, my coffee is gone. Oh, it was very light today. I don't know why. I like it a bit stronger. And it's 2 hours now. 2 hours. That's a nice one actually today. I have like a multiple teas here, and I just had a coffee. So many nice beverages. So okay, I don't need this one, do I? I don't need this one. Okay, let's just see if I can delete them. Can I delete this one? Not palette info. I don't really need that. Okay, palette info. Category. And let's remove category. Quantity description. Okay, apply. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's enough for now. I think I can show my video. Oh, let's just let's just export that company out. Good. It seems to have that one. Latest delivery notes. Contact person. Name. It's actually the name in customers probably, and suppliers is contact name. And yeah, I think that's kinda in suppliers and customer. Okay, in customers, name column, although it's probably should be customer name. And in suppliers we have no such column, but we could probably use so yeah, okay, let's just do that. And I think that I've just finished a couple of tasks from my list for today. Oh, I have to fix that one. Fix filter to show customers. Okay, check why I can't create delivery from product details page. That's some bug. Product details page can't choose product. Create column mapping to Excel. I think that's actually done. Although I can't visualize that, so it's really hard to test. Allow more spreadsheet formats. Yeah. Maybe I should do that. That might be actually one prompt away. I could just ask yeah, sorry, I'm just writing with my wife, who is in the other room, but you know, she doesn't want to disturb us. Although I think we would be fine. Most of us. Yeah. And then we will have a... Then in like 10 minutes I will have another break. This one will be like 5 or 10 minutes. Where you will be able to listen to music again. That's the only entertainment I can provide here when I'm not here. And maybe I will show you... I don't know why, maybe my app. Okay, so that there is a name column, there is a supplier name and customer name. Although, like, where the hell is customer name now? Ooh. Company name. Where is contact person? Yeah, okay, I think that there is something funny here going on. Yeah, okay, supplier works great. The problem with... Well, what was the supplier? Suppliers. Okay, supplier name. Yeah, like, but in customers where it shows the customer name initially, then this we should always have it as first column. I think we should always disappears actually. We should probably, let's not give AI probably. It will not know what to do with it. But oh, 9 people, okay. We should have name column as and not have anymore. That was a mistake. Okay, that was probably a mistake. Yeah, okay, let's see if it gets it. Maybe I was a bit confusing. I hope my prompt is good enough. What about 10xers? Are you still here? Do you wanna substantiate your choice? Do you wanna say why it's 10 times better? You pay for it more. Let's see if on LinkedIn I get some feedback. I have someone writing to me. Job opportunity, full stack software engineer. Does anyone needs that? Oh, Maciej, happy you're doing well. You liked great fit for software. Have a leaning. Good price. Nice. Hybrid in Warsaw. Top of salary you can count. Blah blah blah. What do they need? Expert. Ability to ship backend features. Experience with crude operations. Which backend are we talking about? UX, TypeScript. What's the... Okay, it seems like a front-end job. Although, like... maybe I should apply. Yeah, accept. Full stack. Job spec seems to... I don't know. Hi, Roman. I Roman job spec C plus full stack. I think I should start selling myself as full stack and UI, not front end. But the tech stack is asking for front end. What's the backend? Are the expectations in I have Node and Python, but I wouldn't call myself a full stack yet. Oh yeah, let's see. Okay, wherever. Let's see if my poll is actually generating some more interest here. Because I wonder. Just one vote. People seem to be viewing it, but are not responding. I should respond myself. So yeah, neither here on or LinkedIn I can get exact response. Yeah, let's see if my contact name now, customer name. Yeah, so it didn't change anything. Yeah. Yeah, this Claude thing doesn't seem to be doing anything now. Contact person. Okay, I've got supplier name. Okay, what's here? Maybe this is... Okay, company. Company alt, company name.
Zrobiliśmy.
Świeczka, ładna.
Tam ją zrobiliśmy.
Nice. Yeah, my daughter has done a candle, which seems to be pretty. Oh, customer name. Oh no, gone. Where the hell? Oh, okay. I think there's a bug. I've just introduced a bug, so my daughter has made a candle. Nice. Homeschooling. That's homeschooling for you. My kids are homeschooled. Let's just more Pushima here. But like, okay, I don't really know where's my... Yeah, okay, contact. Yeah, contact name. No. I think that there is some bug. Oh, this one like no, not working as I want it. As I want it to work. Now, and I have. I think this might be a time to actually switch my Claude Sonnet to something Gemini. Let's try Gemini. Google, help me get. Is Gemini Google? I think that's the one. Again. Now again I have a problem. My customer table name. Name to be customer name and to remove current customer completely. Okay, is it not enabled? Yeah, just try again. Try again. Okay, I can see that Gemini is... Go away, Gemini. Let's go for Grok. I want a free one. Yeah, so no Gemini for me. It's... This one is annoying, I guess. Not gonna be used, I guess. Let's see if Grok can do it. Let's see, like now Grok is 10x. Grok will be 10x better, I think. Let's see. If it fixes it, it's 10x better. So like it means that the free ones are 10x better. See, I will. My vote will go towards the cheap ones. But because the... Although maybe I should use the expensive one, Claude Opus. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't... Does... Customer name. Ah, there's some bug here. There's just some funny bug. And because I was an idiot, I did... Contact name. Customers table, okay. Customers name. Yeah, so this one actually... Let's see what translation says for customer name. Something that I understand, maybe. Customer name, contact name. Yeah, it should be actually customer. Customer name seems to be correct here. Yeah, so this should be actually... Name should be customer's name. For some reason it's... Name. Yeah, for some reason initially it's customer name. See, maybe I have something here. I don't get that actually. This is something funny here. Yeah, like the code says it's supposed to be correct. I think there is something that beyond this code. Something that my AI agent wrote and messed up and then forgot. Oh, maybe that's a... Yeah, that's a customer table. Yeah, contact person. Oh, although I should have contact person still. Yeah, I should have a okay, I have company name. Company alternative. Oh, okay, let's just remove this one. Yeah, this one is silly. Yeah, customers table. Yeah, I think that's the one. Customers table. And where was it? Ooh, this is a scary file. I love it. And like, look at how much state there is. Ooh, this. Whoa! I don't even want to rewrite that. Yeah, let's remove this one. Is it used anywhere else? Company name. Yeah, that's unnecessary. You can see it straight away. Although, like, is this like... Yeah, let's remove all of that. Yeah? Makes sense or not? No. I'm opening, closing, opening. Good. Okay, I think that's how it should be. Name. And all of this name thing is funny. Absolutely don't like that. Yeah, because again, like, see, I just saved it. So it's a customers table. And while it's loading, it shows customer name and then it disappears. Let's see if anywhere else we have company name. Does it show anywhere? No, yeah, it's here. Probably should go. And anything else? Let's see if now. Maybe now. No, customer name. Name. Okay, customer name. That's fine. I can live with that. I don't like something here. Ooh, I don't like all of that code. And I don't like that this is not translated again. It's something we should have. Yeah, I mean, it's adding. Again, I will have to go through all of the files and see if translations are working. And then when I go through that, I will find some other errors. This is a... okay. I think I will leave with that for now. And if it annoys me too much, I will just remove that. Let's say it's done. Yeah. Or maybe actually, let's just, can I refresh with cache name? No. Let's see if there's anything. Yeah, this is name. Oh, cost. Oh, because this is how I have it saved here. Maybe apply. So the thing is, like, it will be actually default. Customer name, supplier name. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I think that's... I can live with that. Let's just keep it that way. And this is a product. This is obviously a product name. I think I like it, actually. Yeah, there's... How are you guys? I think there's some couple of people joined. I've got some more votes saying 1% better. I think there... I'm not the only one here. Good to see that I've got some... that it's not only me. I think we are, like, I think we would all agree that we are, like, within those... Between this and that. Most answers, I would expect most answers to be between 1% and 10% better. I wouldn't expect twice as good. No one responding to that. Someone said this, 2 people said this. I don't know why. I think I don't know why. That's actually for them to explain, I guess. So let's see my Kanban board, if it's still working. My local is very slow, so that's why it's taking forever. And like, this should probably animate. Although, okay. Yeah, fine. Allow more spreadsheet formats. Ooh. Let's just do plan now. So I think like agent ask plan. I would like to allow more spreadsheet formats. Which formats would be easy to implement with our current import struct import/export. Yeah, let's see. I think I will do the easy ones. And then, like, next step, probably somewhere in February, I will start actually implementing some integrations with other systems. And this will be fun, actually. Imagine doing that. Fetch web pages. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Plan and review. Read on what's actually available. Do smart stuff. Read. Yeah. Research spreadsheet formats. I think maybe that question, maybe asking my AI that question is not really a wise thing. The thing is, like, my question here is not really to ask whether you see, because it's not like if AI agents are better. Like, they're very good, I must say. Like, but the thing is, like, paying extra money for more expensive one doesn't seem to give me much more bang for buck, as they call. You know, so like, if I'm writing with Grok, or if I'm writing with Claude or something, I don't really see much difference between them. But like, if writing with AI agent and none is probably a big difference. And I know probably I can. There's plenty of shitty AI agents out there, probably for free, and maybe, you know, they will pay you for using them. But there's like for the ones that I see actually in Copilot, I see little difference. Hours, highest business value, CSV. Yeah, let's do CSV. Yeah, let's do CSV. That's it. You know, do that. And legacy, I don't really know. Let's do CSV. And let's see if what it would actually require. And if I was vibe coding 100%, I wouldn't really care. I would just say start implementing. Maybe that's a maybe that's a good idea. Just to go for it. Yeah, I think I will do 3 hours today. There's a bunch of people here, which I like. There is a big, you know, vote. We got quite many votes. The chat is not really the fullest today. There's not much going on the chat, I think. Could be more, I guess, but it doesn't really. Yeah, maybe it's better. I can do my work then. If you are not blabbing too much on the chat, if there's not too many questions. Yes, please. Because you know, I can always be talking all day, and working should be priority in this case. Like getting this app to sell would be probably much more valuable than responding to some questions. Although, like, you can see that they're much more exciting to me, those questions, or those like thinking whether it's better or worse. Okay, now that's probably more valuable for me, myself, you know, more fun. But in terms of monetary value, I think I should be actually harder, working on my app much harder, and you know, spend some more brain power on that. What's actually here? Because I can see that my AI is working hard. So let's just like see how women are actually. What are they actually doing? They're just like throwing hay around. Yeah, he is a wealthy guy. You like him, don't you? He has money. You like him. You love the guy with money. That's what they show in this song actually. Although, like, I think like those old songs, they actually have quite a lot of wisdom, and you know, you might think it's funny and it's like laughable because they're the girls being jealous about wealthy guy, but it kind of shows some reality that, you know, the wealthy guy will bring some eyes on him. Like, girls will like wealthy guy. Maybe that's good because we are programmers, so we are wealthy. We are making lots of money, usually. Or like if you are not making it yet, you will be making. I'm sure you know. Especially if you listen to my live streams, then you know you're destined to have lots of money, and have the most attractive women will flock to you, obviously. Unknown provider. Ooh, that's a. Okay, so we don't have a, so let's just assign that. Oh, so that's actually, okay, so we have some missing data here. Fuel. Let's use the same twice. I should make maybe more deliveries. How many products? Yeah, let's just assign some products as well. Whoa, 45% on 1% better. Yeah, that's we are crushing those. Twice as good. and 10 times as good. Yeah, I think we are crushing them. Yeah, I've got like some new votes. Good. Save selection. Hello, I'm back. Good to see you. Good to see you back. Although I forgot who you are, so. But it's good to see you back, even if I forgot who you are. Let's see who you are actually. Sunday vibe. Oh, so you were yesterday. That's good. So you are back from. And you talked about. Thank you for saying load from page 1. Oh yeah. Oh, good you are here actually. You seem to understand code. That's good. Good to have someone who knows what he's doing. Sometimes I don't really, as you probably noticed. Oh, where is my? Okay, this is. This should be blocked actually. Yeah, this should be blocked while we are. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's assign some products here to this delivery. This is slow. Although like on my production it's way faster. Here it's just like painfully slow. I hope it is faster there, but like yeah. Because that would scare the hell out of some customers. Okay, I think. Don't they look like kids? Why are they going to military? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's here. Good. Save selection. So how are you today? Sandy Plum 25. Sandy Plum. I think you should use like a camel case or something, or you know, some sort of programming way of writing your, because like it's like when it's one word without without, you know, capital letters in it's like actually, or like underscores. It's very hard to read that. So okay, Sandipla Mishane. I don't know. I hope I did. I think I butchered your name. Yeah, good to see you back again. Anyway. That's not my name. Yeah, obviously I wouldn't really expect that. Probably it's bit much readable, I hope. I think this one is like quieter. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Lloyd Steam. Let's do that. Save selection. Yeah, I think I will have to do quite a lot of explaining. What the hell is this application doing within it? So this is where you upload. This is how you assign the task. And this is slow as hell. Oh, 9 concurrent viewers. This is like suddenly appeared. Like suddenly 4 people appeared. How does it happen? Save selection. Maybe because I was doing like a... Look, there was a... I like those. I love stats actually. See? Whoa! From 3 to 9. Like tripled in a minute. It's like entire family came to watch me. This is my real ID. Oh, good. Oh, so you have... Now you signed up with 2. That's actually good. I like that, you know? The thing is, like, it's probably better for my statistics and stuff. Okay, so this is my real ID. So is this like a real name or something? And are you from 1991? Which would actually make you around, how much? 32 years old. Mahesh Khatri. Mahesh Khatri. And now everyone and now many people disappeared. I don't know. This stats here are crazy, but like I like this stat actually. Look, half of us, or half of you actually, and so half of you actually think that it's just almost no better than the cheap ones, and I think I would call myself within those somewhere between those two. And 3/4 of people think that, you know, it's kind of a couple of percentage points better. I think YouTube recommended everyone at the same time. It was my first page. No, I'm 22. Okay, so that's... So having 91 in it is quite confusing, you know? Should make it easier for us old people, us 40, almost 40, I'm almost 40, to, you know, understand who the hell you are. You know, if you say 91, I expect it to be from 1991, and that would mean, okay, and I said you would be 32. That's bad math, obviously. You would be 34 around-ish. Yeah. 35, actually, like, depending which month. Yeah, okay, so 3/4 of people, like most of the people think it's not that much. And some people think it's a bit more. And 10x, like, I find it funny. I would like to actually speak to that people and just like, you know, like in movies, grab them by the collar and just, you know, lift them up and just say, why the hell you think it's 10 times better? Why the fuck you think it's this way? Tell me now. Or like in Batman, like, tell me now. Or maybe this is not how it was. Oh, this is too loud, sorry. This is way too loud now, sorry. Oh, this is a karaoke. Do you want to sing yourself, guys? You have a music and there is no... Okay, let's just go back to the beginning again. Yeah, I hope it's not too loud. Like, sometimes I have a problem here, whether it's... let's make it a bit quieter on your side. Yeah, good. I think I'm fine actually with my data here. Cloud Opus is good, but it's very expensive. Yeah, but like the thing is, like, so this is Cloud Opus is 3 times as much, yes? According to this, it's 3 times as much as Cloud Sonnet, yes? So it's 3 times. And it's infinitely more expensive, but like, I could work with... Yeah, I would have to check those Gemini, Flash, wherever. But like, I basically don't see much difference between this one and that one. And I tried this one again today, and I tried Cloud Sonnet. I think I tried actually Cloud Opus. For some reason, Gemini didn't work. The Pro, I tried the Pro today, but it didn't work. And I feel like, yeah, I don't really see that much difference. Like, it's like what I would have to do, I will have to, and I will probably do that video because I'm always like really interested. I will hold the stopwatch in my hand and measure how quickly they are solving the problem, and I will give them the same prompts and ask them to build the same front end, back end app, you know. So this would be like a basic validation, something basic, you know. So I will have to define what's that, and then I will give them both the same task. See how the code looks. And maybe, you know, you could probably say that if you are doing something fancy, say machine learning or some, I don't know, some advanced algorithms, maybe it would be better. Maybe. But like for me, for doing sort of crude apps, it's the difference is marginal. This is a bit louder than I want it to be now. So okay, let me just, I think yeah, it's actually, it's not too loud here on your side, I hope. Yeah. So yeah, then it's marginal for me. Yeah, haven't tried Grok code yet. It's good. I don't know, like, the thing is, like, it's all, I almost see it as random, you know. Sometimes I see, I'm just switching between them, and then I can't say which one I was using because there is so little difference. Like, um, yeah. So for example, like I work with one. I was working on at Cloud Sonnet, and it couldn't solve a problem. One of the problems I had, and I couldn't figure it out. So I went to Grok then, and then Grok couldn't solve it, and then I think I had something on UI and maybe in database that, you know, at some point it's just, yes, I think like it's maybe actually the first one fixed it, but I tested it incorrectly. It's really hard to say. Like I basically, that's why I'm asking this question, like how much better it actually is, because I see very little difference. And like between paying for one, because let's say we are paying for them. So let's say this one is a $10 per month and this one is $30 per month. I would never be able to justify paying $30 if I was just going to use exclusively one, you know? And if I had this one for free, I would always use this one for free, because I would almost not be able to justify paying $10 for that one or $30 for that one. Let's say it was that way, you know, but obviously I'm oversimplifying it, and I'm just buying credit per month and stuff. And I feel like what those companies like that sell you those agents, they might be tempted to actually raise the price, but it will be like so easy for us to switch between them that for them, you know, raising price might not be actually a good strategy, because we are losing too many users at the time. So like that's why actually this AI stuff is not that profitable, because it's really hard to actually tell you why you should pay extra. Like yeah, you got some benchmarks somewhere online, and we can play with that benchmarks and read them as well. Okay, what did I complete? Oh, okay, front-end changes. Let's see actually. Upload file. Cloud Opus and 4.5 are still at top. I tried Anti-Gravity, and Gemini Pro is also good, but not good at Cloud. Not good at as Cloud probably. And GPT models are don't know why, but trash from my experience. Yeah, I think that if I had bad experience with any of them, were actually GPT. I don't know. Although like sometimes I like early with this project, I was just spitting out code from ChatGPT, you know. So I was like, okay, write me this, and then I would just copy and paste that because I was too stingy to buy a model, so to buy this thing, this agent, you know, to pay for what's the name, for Copilot. I was too stingy to pay for that. So I was just copying and pasting from ChatGPT, and there was actually kind of, because I was doing quite a lot of manual stuff there, I could understand my code much better than now. Okay, I think we have that sorted. Customer name. Yeah, okay, so I think I will get to like 3 hours today and see, and might start disappearing slowly for today. Maybe later after lunch I might actually be back. But let's do another 15 minutes and see if it gets more fun. So now when I actually upload, so I will have to actually upload Excel. So this allows me now to, let's just save this as a CSV file. Save as CSV. It's like, is it only text CSV, or yeah, let's try that. Save. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, let's just remove one or two. Yeah, let's remove those two. Yeah, deleting products, and let's just upload. Ooh, no. Okay, it doesn't show that. Oh, okay, maybe that's okay. So I can see that it didn't re-implement it fully. That's fine. Oh, maybe I should start. Do I need to start implementation? Yeah, okay. Oh, maybe I didn't implement it at all. Maybe it just said that it implemented that. A liar. Grok, you are a liar. Okay, what's this? Start all. Okay, this is my command for local development. Why did it's open? Yeah, what's this? Hello? Hello? Okay. Supply values, follow parameters. I don't know. It's doing something crazy. Okay, let's see what it's saying. No. It's not telling me what it's doing now. So it's checking if there is a local host 8000. But it's there because I have it open here. I don't know. It's great. Don't know what's happening here. Okay. I usually don't do that kind of stuff. I can see that this is more fancy stuff than I usually do. Okay, yeah, fine. Allow. Okay, so maybe it needs to open that. Okay, why is it opening it multiple times? I don't know, some crazy stuff. Okay, let's go for all of it. Oops. Did I press some? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, this was accident. Okay, I don't know what's happening now. Maybe I shouldn't actually start this this thing with implementing new file formats. This is probably more than I should be actually doing today. Maybe if you add another custom type to the table, I should be able to allow filter bytes in custom. Okay. I don't know what's this for. Why did you open it twice? Don't know why. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, maybe I accidentally pressed something. Okay, let's just start another task. I have an ability to add custom type to the table. It's also I have option in my custom type setting to allow filtering by this column. So if I have add a custom to product table, I should filter at top where I can it also in settings able to toggle filtering by this column. I wonder like if this prompt is not too complex, because if I read it I wouldn't understand it. Let's see how smart my grok is actually today. I think I have too many of those. No. Too many. Yeah, let's see how smart my grok can be. To figure out what I actually meant by this crap. This is this was a beast of a prompt. That was a hell of a prompt that I did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, migration needs to be done. Good, makes sense. Some dry run, migration, don't know why. Okay. No changes detected. API. No changes, good. Oh, so it's only, I think it's only UI change. Oh, we've got some more 10xers. Can someone who voted this or that explain why you think it's that much better? Where do you see the difference? Where do you see so much difference in those models? Because we can see that how many like now 3 people actually voted 10x. And can you justify that, please? Can you explain yourself, my friend? Why do you think it's so much better? Why it's 10 times better than Grok, for example? So this is so why Claude is it Opus? Is it? Is 10 times better than Grok? Where do you see that difference? Let's start that bloody conversation here. Let's explain it. Let's clear it here and now. Because I don't, yeah, I see some difference, but not that much. And like now I think I'm gonna create, like, fix that one with just like the cheapest one. And I tend to actually flip to Grok. I kind of like it. I don't really see, I feel like my favorite two are Claude, or maybe Gemini sometimes. Claude and Grok. Those two I could use only. Claude Sonnet. I think I've used this one the most. And Grok was like then like last month I ran out of credit on Claude Sonnet. And maybe sometimes GPT, but rarely, or Gemini. And then I kind of switched to Grok and I forgot to switch back and I didn't really see much difference. That's how I got to that thinking, I guess. So please 10xers, explain me where is the 10 times 10x difference, because that's 10 times better. That's 10x, obviously. That's like, for example, when I hear people saying that, you know, with AI or something, or there's a 10x engineer or something, I can't really imagine that, because this would mean that he's like 10 times writing 10 times more code or functionality or features. He can deliver 10 times more features, and like that's a bullshit to me. Like obviously there's no developer I can imagine 10 times more features. I can imagine that there is you could with a prompt, like with Copilot, deliver 10 times more features, but then you have to like make sure that they're correct, and you could use all the testing libraries in the world to try to test if it's actually correct, but you still need a person to test that. And then, like, even if you deliver all that features, there's still like a business part where you have to, where AI will not do it for you. It will not get like app requirements from your manager, and your manager will not, like, I think like the most time that is wasted is actually like getting business stuff right. Ooh, 2 messages. Oh, you'll find more details. Let's see what's this. Someone sent me this full stack software engineer, a front-end leaning. Obviously, like, oh, I have no ego. That's actually okay. Required skill. I need elite communication. I think that's the one. Deep resilience. Ooh, I don't think like I am this. I can run a marathon, so I think that's what it means. Or I've run marathon last year even. Okay, product mastery. Whoa. Oh, finally some concrete skill. Okay. TypeScript, React, Next.js, Tailwind, Daisy UI, Playwright, DDD. Ooh, this is scary. DDD. I think I tried to learn it one day. Domain driven. Okay. No, object oriented. No, I hate it. I hate it. It's an object oriented. Yeah, I know. I had a guy at work who's bragging about his DDD knowledge, and it sounded horrible. Ooh. Domain driven design. Let's see. Okay, I know. Domain driven design. I know there's plenty of people who will try to persuade you that this is the best thing since. Oh, I don't know. I don't like all those images. But yeah, I think I tried to learn this ages ago. But what was it? Okay, what is it about? I don't. Yeah, domain. This sounds actually like I would say that this should be software development approach focusing on modeling complex business domain by fostering close collaboration between developers and domain experts. Okay, this makes sense. So you just basically talk a lot to the people who want to features to deliver. So that would make I think I agree with that. But I remember this was actually someone bastardized it, and like they do it all the time, and tried to connect it with object-oriented programming. And I remember that this was a nightmare. And this was a guy who was actually like, yeah, that's why actually it's still sticking in my brain. It's still painful to actually think of domain-driven development, because I know I read about it, and I couldn't get it at the time. But like now, when I read it here, it's simple. Obviously, you just speak. Oh, but maybe this was about how you name your objects. This is how he actually explained it at the time. Domain-driven design. Under domain-driven design is a software design approach that focuses on modeling software to match domain according to the... Yeah, so this would be... Yeah, his implementation was like a object-oriented thing where it would be highly complex and quite a lot of abstractions here and there. I think that I didn't like that actually. Although domain-driven design is not inherently tied to object-oriented approaches, in practice, yes, okay, that's, see, like I knew that. So like if you read the initial, if you read this, it means that you should be talking to your business more, basically. Domains expert, yes. But then, like, obviously, what someone will bastardize it into, like, they will make it into some sort of, you have to define your core objects, and then your core class, and main class. Like, this is just object-oriented programming in the view of most of the developers. So I can see that this will be hard if they course CQRS. What's CQRS even? Okay, I can see that. Command query responsibility segregation is an architecture pattern that separates data modifications commands from data retrieval queries into distinct models, optimizing for performance, scalability, and security. It often uses... Can I have some examples? Example. Let's hear an example. Context and problem. Design pattern. Oh yeah, like someone was asking if that his brain turns off when he sees some, like I think it was Mohammed was saying that, you know, when it's something hard, his brain turns off. Like when I start seeing this kind of stuff, my brain starts turning off. It's like it's getting into... Okay, yeah, whatever. So that someone is offering this job, basically. I don't know. Maybe I will apply. Node.js, Postgres, Fastify. Oh, that's actually something. It's a Express alternative. Significantly faster and more performant than Express. Okay. Queries. Yeah, okay. AI. Requirements. Expert software engineering. Outstanding attention to ability to ship backend features. Experience with CRUD operations. Ex-founder bonus. Ooh, am I ex-founder? Am I still founder? Shit, I should stop working on my app. I should stop working on my app because then I will match this ex-founder thing. Independent. Ooh, yes, I am. Motivated to work long hours. I'm not that motivated. No, I might be. Depending on what you actually. The thing is, like, I can work long hours. I sometimes like to work on my stuff, but like, if it's if I can see too much bullshit in that, you know, if I see you. Oh, no one is voting actually. Yeah, if I see too much bullshit in your software, like something that you try to build, like sometimes I work the long hours and then I realized, okay, we are building something to waste money basically. And then I thought like, oh shit, why am I here even? So that's like, I can work on long hours, but just let's have some reason for that at least. A bit of a reason at least. And I know like you pay me, so you expect me to do stuff. But top percentile in technologies. I don't know what that means even. Positive energy. Ooh, this is a hard one for me. I'm just bitching about AI agents now. So maybe that's, I don't know, is this for me? Should I apply? Apply for this position. Good. Whoops. Yeah, let's just hide this one. Resume. Whoa, yeah, my CV, good. Choose CV, I think it's uploaded, selected, good. Let's have 100. Is it like dollars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's how my GitHub. That's the one. Do I have a portfolio? Yeah, I do have this one that should I show it? Not at this moment. Additional information and question you'd like to ask us. What type of role is interesting for you? I'm interested in a role to engage more clients / using my products. Yeah, I really don't like to work on abstract stuff. Yeah, I don't really know. Okay, I might need to throw something into ChatGPT. Yeah, I'm not a robot. I'm interested in roles requiring me to engage with clients and businesses using my products. I don't. I don't like build theoretical software. Stay to no. I don't know, okay. How do I say that? Close, engage closely. I'm not feeling when we just okay, it worked. And environments were nothing. Very is I find it very first. I also prefer yeah. I don't know what I want to say even. Close. I found off. Yeah. I'm fairly vocal about if vocal. I don't know what to say. So I can be vocal if I don't if the project also if the project is well and will to take it also if the project is not organized or management is very well I might try to take over. Might not like that. Yep. I'm writing I'm trying to, okay. I'm trying to answer job post questions, and my response to that question is, oh yeah, let's just have it to write in nicer. That's my AI. Yeah, let's just chat GPT to write it slightly nicer, because otherwise I might get the question. Yeah, let's see what it thinks. Just stay close. I should tell it to stay close. Just clean it. Your code ideas are good. Interests me because it involves close collaboration with client, but I don't know if it does actually. Two roles that combines hand-on client interaction with ownership over outcomes. I perform best when I can work closely with users, understanding their challenges and help shape perfection. In situations where projects are unclear or processes are still evolving, I proactively step in to bring structure, prioritize tasks, and help the team gain momentum. Yeah, okay. I'm drawing 2 projects. Two projects that combine perform best. Okay, let's just do that. I think it's still a bit wishy-washy, but question I'd like to ask to us. I don't know. I don't have questions. I'll just send it. Yeah, okay, let's see. I don't know. Full-time hybrid. I think it works. Okay. Let's see how it goes. I think it might not be my type of thing, and I don't know if I want to take that kind of job, but the thing is, like with job, when I apply for jobs, I just apply everywhere and then see who I prefer talking, who I enjoy talking to most, and who seems to have a good project. That's probably more fun, more interesting to me than, yeah, I'm not too picky first, you know, when I'm applying. Then when I speak to people, I can be a bit more picky. And I learned that, you know, sometimes if I'm not, then it's really harder to work in those places. I think I think my chat, my live stream became a bit stale, and no one is going, no one is leaving, no one is joining. So I think I will be actually soon. I said I will be 3 hours, and it's already 12 minutes past. So I might want to go for a walk and have a break from work, and then be back later maybe. Oh, someone joined, so good. 81st view today. Or maybe I should stay till 100. Yeah, no, freelancing for sure. I became allergic to those like jobs where it's so official and it's a corporate and stuff. And I also I was recently saying that I applied for, I had the interview with Google, and I think that at the end of the day it might be that way. But I would rather actually do freelancing. Although like I don't know how to do it properly, like where it would actually like my favorite thing would be like I go for a project for a couple of weeks, I work like hell, you know, I work the ass out of it, and then you know I'm paid and I can work on my stuff. But the thing is, like, I have problems with getting it regularly, you know. I can get projects occasionally, and then I'm not that good in monetizing that. And maybe I should just like, I think maybe it's better if I actually limited my expenditures, my spendings, rather than because like maybe I just need too much money to sustain my life and my family's life. If I went down in terms of expenses, I could probably take more risky freelance jobs and then build on that. And sometimes you might actually eventually, I would probably build the skill how to make more money out of it. But now I'm trying to actually create a couple of alternative ways of making money. To have office experience. I'm doing freelancing right now. Is it necessary to have office? No, I don't think so. I think you just have to solve the task. But you are doing, yes. So you probably know better how to do that. Like I'm very like I worked for 15 years in corporate environments, and it's really hard for me to actually, move away from that. I really don't know exactly how to do it. I know how to build things, how to write code, and maybe even market. I know quite a lot of things, but I still don't know how to sort of sustain my life, my life and stuff with my work that way. I know how to make good money in corporations. I still have problems to actually get it outside of that. So that's probably hardest part for me. And I have some time now where I'm building some alternative ways of doing it, of earning, So one is obviously this YouTube thing, which maybe one day it will pay a bit. I'm creating a product with my wife. I'm creating this Plannero thing, which I'm showing here all the time. I'm working on pattern market, this one, with some people. I recently stopped work. I had a idea of an agency with some other guy, but we didn't really gel at the end. So I might actually get back to it as well. Is this still on? No. So I was thinking about selling like a freelance, but I would have to get that running. So yes. Yeah. But the thing is, like, in freelancing, you just have to make sure you don't really spend more than you earn, and anywhere. Like, but I think it's important to have savings and be certain that you can bring some money later. I think that's probably something that. So I actually like with freelancing currently, I just have that problem, where I can't guarantee that. And I have mortgages and stuff, so it's actually really hard not to earn money for too long, and I can't really. I would have to learn how to do that, how to make money that way. So once I will get some maybe income from this, maybe a bit of income from Plannero, I will probably just not go for corporations anymore, and I will just do more products, like maybe freelancing occasionally and stuff like that. But yeah, I do have a problem with monetizing freelancing jobs and stuff. I can make as an extra, and like I sometimes I would do quite a good job as a freelancer, but still working for a corporation. So I can't really replace it now, and I just don't know how, basically, or I have problems knowing how. And maybe quite recently I was doing this website where I was planning to actually start selling it, like selling like a developer's time with other guy, but we at the end we couldn't really we couldn't get to agree on something, which was quite crucial, and I didn't really go into that, so I might need to redo that idea, but just alone. It's a tricky thing, I need to learn that, I guess, and I have to spend some time on it, I guess. Okay. Let's just get back to this. Are we working now? What did I actually even ask it to do? I already I've been talking for so long that I forgot what I require. Custom fields filtering independent. Okay. Ooh, let's see. Let's see if my custom fields filtering works now. So if I have a, let's see if maybe I just lost the. Maybe my session ended. Oh, no, go back to login. think that's the one, and that's the one. So do I have a... So I have a custom. Okay. Edit. Cancel. No, it's not here for sure. Yeah, okay. If I have a... Do I have any custom? Priority. Text. Priority. Add. Yeah, let's have it here somewhere. Ooh, what's this? Where is this column? Okay, but now I don't have a filtering on that. I should have. Okay, let's read how it implemented that, because that's something that happens with AI. You just give it something to do, and obviously you have to understand what it did. Custom field filtering. I've encountered some issues with the file editing tool, not properly. As filterable. Okay, I think changes is filterable. Modify. Front-end changes. Add toggle switch. Allow filtering in the custom field description from. Okay, is it implemented? Implement. Yeah, I feel stuck doing small systems and apps. Big systems need a full team and solid processes, and small projects just don't pay well. Yeah, I think that's an always a thing, you know. And yeah, maybe you should just I don't know how you're feeling about building your own products and trying to sell them while doing other stuff. So I think like there's quite a lot of cool like people actually online saying now that you can live off that, which I'm sort of trying to do now. So you just build small products, and if this one sells for a couple of $100, the other makes you a couple of $100, and you make some money in freelancing and some other stuff, then you might actually at the end make a good living. And then it gives you time to to carve those, make them better, those apps of yours. And yes, do that. This is what I find with Grok annoying. Do you want me to do it really, or should I just talk about it? Yeah, but like I think like I'm sort of now trying to throw lots of ideas and try to make money on some of them. And we managed to get, me and my wife, we managed to get some traction with her business. And this is where I'm actually helping as well, which is this one. And I should probably start putting more time into it, because we could actually probably sell like products online that would be physical products, like, like for handcraft stuff. And we could use this brand to sell those things. And I think that would be a good contributor towards earnings. Okay, is it? Come on, just do stuff finally. Do those things finally. But yeah, like I think like building, that's actually something that I want to start doing now, just building my own stuff and see how it goes. And I think what will happen eventually, like for example with this Plannero, it's out, but it's not making money. But I will actually, like at some point, I will build enough things that will be selling it, that will start convincing people that it's actually a good app. And it might be in a month time or in 3 months time, where I will see actually, some conversion. And at first it might not make enough money to actually sustain my lifestyle. But if I do it right, it will just get more and more clients each month. And at some point, it will make enough to actually, so I don't need to work in corporate, and I will just work on my thing. So that's my hope, that's my approach now, and I don't know how it's gonna go. And also, I sometimes apply for those corporate jobs, and Yeah, and I don't know actually. If you would like, oh, they require some Python knowledge, but general background experience not mandatory. Uh, the site. It's okay. I wonder, like, this is some recruiter who tells me about job. I hope he's working for that company. They're free. I don't know. There's some common colleagues. Yeah. Is he working for this one? Yeah, I think that's the same company. They're free. Yeah, I think he's working there. Oh yeah. What's this? You can see these images. Query just automatically stores burger sheets and also. Oh, okay. Yeah, I spoke to this guy as well. What's this cool stuff?
This is 1960s London.
Our streets were beautiful. People could shop safely.
Yeah, okay. It was beautiful. Good. Yeah, London used to be nice. I lived 10 years in London. It's a nice city, although it's a bit too crowded and a bit too messy. And I don't know. I didn't like it last time when I went there. And my wife hated it. Oh, where's my... Ooh, it's actually doing quite a lot now. Yeah, I think I will be finishing soon. It's like 3.5 hours for now. It's a long one. It's kinda, my energy is going down. I think I need to go for a walk and eat something and just go on. This needs to be... I think it was going well actually. Anyway. User management. Show users that invite was sent to... Okay, that's a nice one as well. Maybe I should not use Grok here. Maybe I can go on with the other ones. Yeah. Oh, is this done? No, there is just another one. Another fake migration to do. Oh, music gone. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I think the live stream is dying down slowly today. We had some people asking. That's cool. You can see that there's like, when I'm doing live streams, there is more activity now, which I like. So thank you guys for that. That's fun to see. And let's see if my actually... This wasn't done yet. Yeah, let's try. I think No, no music. Sorry. I think I forgot the music now again. And obviously, many people are here for music. Don't know what you're doing, Grok. Maybe I should actually shift to the other one now. Let's see how my poll is doing. LinkedIn. I think it's actually, there's lots of people, like there's a... Yeah, okay, let's just do this. No problem. Attach. So with this kind of stuff that I'm doing, trying to do now, the best would be actually some sort of remote job. Where I can do this and work on the other one. Okay, let's see. So this one, yeah, as I'm saying, like just one vote. Let's hope there will be more actually. There's only like one person saying that it's 10x, which is obviously not really that. Yeah, I'll just save this as an image. Where is it? Where am I? On my SaaS and here. What did I want to do with this? Yeah, I just want to have screen. Oh. Yeah, go on. Okay, I think it's finally caught up with what it was trying to do. Sometimes, like with so many migrations here, it's like it's taking more to migrate data than to implement feature to those agents. So it's actually, yeah, it might feel like a slow process. Yeah, let's see if it's actually working. I have a priority here. Is it here? Filter. Yeah, apply. And how is it filtering? Priority. No, it's not filtering. So, oh yeah, here. Select priority. Good. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I think that kind of works. Maybe I will rethink it later. Because now that I've... let's just move this filter after... Okay, it works. Works. Let's do 2 small improvements. Let's move it to the right. To the... Let's move it to the right of and when I apply it appear top. Currently I have to refresh page to see that filter. Yeah, cool. Maybe I would do 4 hours. That would be my new longest. I think the like 3.5 hours is like the second. I had one of those that long, but 4 hours would be a record-breaking live stream for me. It's like a yeah, like a Joe Rogan almost. Although not that popular. I still need a couple of millions of views to get to Joe Rogan level, but obviously a few weeks from now I will get there. Okay, what's there? Here maybe. Too many tabs, too many things going on everywhere. Yep, okay. Is it better now? Let's see. Okay, let's just filter. Apply. Yeah, gone. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think I will have to make a tooltip. Okay. Can we add a tooltip next to word filter? Currently it's hard to know. It means. Yeah, let's see if that. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I know. This is a problem like with features sometimes. When you build like new features, you have to think how they will be used. Don't forget me when you are famous. Yeah, I will not forget you. None of you guys. I will spread my money. Obviously, I will just throw my money around and everyone will get it. I feel stuck. Yeah, the thing is like it's. I don't really expect. Yeah, I mean. It's fun actually to be here. It's fun to be online. I always wanted to do that, and I like ages ago I was on a channel with 2 other guys. It was their channel, and I didn't really know how to do it, and I was always thinking that I have to find someone else to work with. So like finally I allowed myself to create a channel and have it actually my own. So I'm not looking at others to actually, so they provide me content and I will actually help them build the products, but I'm just building my own products and not looking at others. I think that's the best. I know it's more work, harder. It would be easier if if you bring people together, but I'm still not that good with that. I still have problems sometimes to work with people and get them to I don't have a problems to get people to do stuff for me, but sometimes I can't really I don't know, can't work for too long maybe. I don't know, it's yeah, that's not the easiest part for me, I guess. And even recently I had like a but maybe that's actually on me. Let's see, filter. No, does it? No filter. Perfect. I've added the tooltip to the search input. Where is it? Is it not here? Not to the search input. Where is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Let's... okay, I think I'll have to add quite a lot of those. Yeah, just extend this to T2 and type to check box. Why don't we have a icon? Okay, już za chwilkę. Jedzenie? For tooltip. The tip. It's reused so we can it in other places. And hover it. Places. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And yeah, in long term, I hope I can make money on this as well. I don't know how. I think like I think I will have a product, my own product, where I will be teaching like AI stuff, how to basically do shortcuts with AI. So how to release SaaS quickly and how to market it. Also, the last part, the marketing, is the hardest one. So I have to learn a bit, at least a bit about that, for so you can start with it, and then. But that's something I'm actually doing now. But yeah, that would be something, how you actually market your product, how you create your product, sell it, start selling it, and how to market. How you're gonna start marketing it later. Okay. Yeah, there's no yeah, okay, it didn't really. Yeah, it didn't really. I don't see the tooltip. No, there is a clear. No, there isn't. No, it's not showing. I don't see the icon. Okay, I have a dinner. Actually, it was 3 hours 42 minutes. That's a long one actually today. And I've done actually a couple of cool things. So yeah, thanks guys for joining me. I really enjoyed chatting. Thanks for voting as well. We had 14 votes, which is a good number. And I think most of the people, I agree with most of you, or you agree with me, that it's kind of slightly better. Those agents, those paid agents, according to most, are sort of within 1 to 10% better, but not that much actually. They're not. I mean, some people think that they're 10 times better. If you talk about agent mode, difference between agent and no agent, you might sometimes get 10x, like when you really count how many lines of code was created. But I could create quite many lines of code quickly as well myself. The question is if they are right, if they are necessary, or if this is a good code. And that's not always easy to answer. Yeah, not showing actually. I should have a tooltip here. Maybe it's here somewhere? No. Maybe it's somewhere here. Yeah, don't know. No tooltip. Perfect. I've updated the no. Yeah. Okay. I think it's fine. Oh, okay. Ooh, no. Add filter to cost types. Yeah. Okay, then I will have to explain it to client to users, which will be harder. So I'll have to make a longest tutorial to explain all of that. Okay, thanks for time, and yeah, see you around, guys. I will stop streaming now. I will finish for now, and we'll be back later tomorrow. We'll see. We will see how good it goes. Yeah, have a nice day. Thanks for coming, and you've been a top contributor today, so congratulations. I don't know what this XP is actually for, but you've got 125 XP, so thanks for that, and good luck with your XP. Enjoy your XP.